In today's tutorial, I'll be taking a look at Zenlink's app and how it actually works as a Dex aggregator, because it's not just your typical Dex, it is a Dex aggregator. It's basically, think of it as a cross-chain Dex between all the different parachains within Substrate. Okay, that's how it pretty much works, and we'll take a look at the different options. But yeah, as we can see here, I have done a review, by the way, on Zenlink quite some time ago, but they've come a long way. So they've obviously revamped the website. As you can see, it looks much better than it did in that review that I've covered a number of months back. So yeah, cross-chain Dex protocol for better composability Dex on Polkadot, as you can see here. Basically to make life easier for you when using a Dex, and you'll see why they're making life easier. Okay, so I'm not going to be reviewing the website because it doesn't make much sense, as I had done before, even if they made some changes. We're going to jump straight into the Dex here, and it is a Dex aggregator, but it's also a Dex, right? It's kind of two-in-one if you want to think of it this way. So the website, the link is dex.zenlink.pro. That's basically how you access it. And then once you do that, you'll have the option to connect two different wallets here. Your polkadot.js wallet, if you have the web browser based extension, and also your MetaMask wallet, or you can only do one if you want, but it's recommended to connect to both because if you want to use the functionality, say on Moonriver network, for example, which are the majority of the different tokens that are available here, then it's better to do that, right, and just connect both. It gives you that flexibility as well. So how does it actually work here? So we're on the very first option here, which is swap. So basically this gives you a basic feature here to swap between one cryptocurrency and another. So say, for example, I've got a little bit of Moonriver in this wallet, so I would select Mover and I could swap against Ethereum, but it's not Ethereum on Ethereum's blockchain, it's Ethereum on Moonriver. Okay, you can actually see that if you go here down, they've actually done a good job to not confuse people and to actually put Moonriver as the label there just under the ticker symbol, so that you can see this is referring to Moonriver's Ethereum. And how do you get Moonriver Ethereum? Well, you have to use any swap. We'll do a video on that at a later point because it doesn't make sense to do so in the video, but just for now, just know that you can swap from the Ethereum blockchain over to Moonriver, or from Binance Smart Chain to Moonriver. And there's a lot of interoperability going on now in the ecosystem. It has advanced quite a lot, so it's not so difficult as it used to be before. However, from Ethereum, because the fees are so high, it will cost you an arm and a leg to swap any tokens over from there, right? Again, if you swap USDC, for example, from Ethereum over to Moonriver, you will not pay any fees in USDC, but you will need to pay that transaction fee in Ethereum. Again, it's not so bad, so it is easier to get USDC onto Moonriver. But anyway, this is how you do it here. So let's say, for example, I wanted to swap for USDC. I would choose the amount here. Okay, you could actually type it in here. So let's say I had 10 Mover, I would get an estimated 1,866 USDC at the price of 186.63 here. Is using blockchain oracles here to determine the price, so that's how it actually knows. And it does say insufficient balance, of course. And then we've got the price impact, which is 0.35%. Again, very typical of DEXs to have this. Okay, so nothing special there. We do have this little toggle here, this little wheel here, which basically gives us the advanced settings for the slippage. Okay, so here you could choose the slippage just like you can on Uniswap. So you could see we're going to leave this as the default, for example. There's no point of touching it. There's also the bootstrap feature. Again, we've got the price here. I forgot to talk about that. So we've got the price here. If you are interested, you could check the chart. Okay, what was the price of Mover against the USDC pair in the last week or so? So that is pretty cool, right? They are getting the prices here from the Oracle. Next up, let's look at Bootstrap. So Bootstrap is basically to help a liquidity pair bootstrap. Okay, if they decide to add a new liquidity pair, they would create an activity. They would announce it on their Twitter page, and you just go here and you basically help them by bootstrapping with one of those tokens, which they'll be supporting. And of course, you'll get paid based on the activity and what kind of information they'll give us then. Next up, if we look at the pool, again, with the pool is the same. You can create a pair yourself here if you want. You could see we can choose which pair to create, or you can enter the address. You can paste the contract address if you want. Let's say, for example, you want to create a brand new token on Moonriver. You can simply add liquidity for that. So you could choose your brand new token by pasting your contract address, and you could choose, for example, Mover maybe. It doesn't give me the option here. Okay, it doesn't give me the option. I'm not sure why. maybe because I didn't choose this one. So let's say mover, and now you can paste the contract address, okay, of your token. So then you would create a brand new pair for your token on the mover, and then your token pair. Okay, so then people could add liquidity if they wanted to, etc. Now, the other cool feature which I really like with Zenlink, and I haven't seen on other exchanges, I don't think Karura has this either, is the single token adding liquidity feature. So basically what this means is if you only have a single token, let's say for example I would only have Moon River, and let's say I would have 100 Moon River, and I wanted to add and let's say I wanted to add supply liquidity to the mover USDC pair. So what it actually does is it automatically you have to approve the transaction, of course, if you have this much mover, but it automatically buys USDC for you of the amount required for you to supply liquidity, and then it even tells you what the estimated pool share is. Okay, so you could see here this is the current price and the pool share, the best ratio. So you would end up having 9,104 USDC and also 50.3 mover. So your 100 mover would automatically get converted partially to USDC to pretty much provide, because you need to have exactly a matching liquidity pair as you do with other dexes. So you need to have the same value in match here, in sync between the two different tokens on the pair. So that's how it would work here. Pretty straightforward. Okay, because you don't have to do it yourself, right? Otherwise, on other exchanges, you have to buy enough USDC yourself, whereas here it just does it for you. So that's the beauty of this feature here. I really like it. Next, let's look at the earn feature. But before that, I just want to give a quick shout out and thank today's channel sponsors, French Connection Finance. So let's play this short clip and then we'll continue on. Thank you. French Connection Finance, or FCF for short, is a crypto credit card and crypto payment gateway. Their card allows all crypto payments on e-commerce. Both the merchant and the retailer can benefit from it. FCF have 3 different products: FCF Pay, FCF World Connect, and FCF DeFi Wallet. FCF are also powered by the FCF crypto token. The FCF token can earn you real passive income paid in the BNB token. The FCF token is already created in a way to make the price increase with every transaction made on their FCF Pay product. 1.5% of all transactions are evenly split in 3 between the dividend pool, the liquidity pool, and for maintenance and development. FCF also offer their one-click integrated DEX directly from their website by simply connecting to your MetaMask wallet, choosing the blockchain from the wide range available such as Ethereum, Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, Moonriver, Avalanche, and more, or alternatively from PancakeSwap or one of the centralized exchanges that have listed them. For more details, please check frenchconnection.finance from the description of this video. Thank you for watching. Next up, let's look at the earn feature. So the earn feature, as you can see, let's click here. Look, you can it tells us that the first cycle event has ended. Click here to view the completed event. Participating in the second cycle event must withdraw LP and retake. Okay, so this is how it works here. So basically you can stake or you can trade. Okay, it depends what you want to do here, if you want to take part in the different features here in order to earn. So again, these are the liquidity pools. This is ZLK here. If you click on more, it basically tells you if you have anything to claim here. It tells you if you have anything to claim. This depends on what you've staked. Okay, if you did any staking, then you would actually qualify for that here. Okay, so yeah, because I haven't staked anything, I don't qualify for anything. So yeah, if you want to qualify, you need to have staked. It's all based on the liquidity pools here. See, it says LP, Mover USDC LP. This is how much it earns you per day. Okay, these are the different APRs that you've got here. So the Karura Zenlink liquidity pool is the number 1 here with 215% APR, and they've also got the 4,000 BNC reward, 6,000 KOR, and 35,000 ZLK. And it tells you when it ends as well. Okay, and the total value locked is quite high here, almost $500,000 US dollars. So that is quite good. So yeah, pretty cool here, pretty standard of many DeFi platforms to show you this, right? But again, Zenlink have come a long way if you think about it, right? Compared to other dexes that we've got at the moment on the Kusama ecosystem, or even on Moonriver. The ones that have been deployed to Moonriver are nowhere near as good and as detailed as Zenlink. So they've definitely done a good job here. Now with the ZLK info, if you click on this here, it basically tells you what the total value locked is, the total volume, the number of holders as well. Also the total supply is 100 million. Okay, trading mining weight value. So it basically gives you some information on how that actually works here, the formula. You could see it here, right? What is your mining weight value depending on the amount of ZLK that you hold? What is the ZLK distribution? You can see the staking pool has 10% allocated to it. It shows you the bonding curve here as well, the buyback method, etc. Right? If you go to info, you can get a bit more information here on the pools. And also the tokens as well, all the different tokens, the volume, the liquidity. So you get a lot of information here. It's on 2 different pages. It basically tells you a lot of info here of all the different tokens that it's supporting. There's also the vote. Again, this is coming soon. It's not available yet. NFT crowd loan is coming soon. I think I'm pretty bullish on this one. I think this is going to be interesting because it basically means that you will be able to crowd loan for NFTs. And if I'm not misunderstanding this, and it follows the same model as the actual crowd loans on Kusama and on Polkadot, it means that you're going to get your initial lockup back. So you basically lock up some cryptocurrency, maybe ZLK. I'm assuming ZLK because they likely want to market themselves, right? Maybe others too, who knows? But let's say ZLK. So maybe you lock up ZLK and then you get some NFT in exchange, and then at the end of the lockup period you get your ZLK back. This is my understanding of how this works. Please correct me if I'm wrong if you know more information than me, because I have not followed Zenlink very closely on their Telegram channel, so I don't know what the latest stuff is, but I'm assuming this could be it. It just sounds like it, right? Crowd loan. Why else would it be called crowd loan if it wouldn't be the case, right? And then combined DEX, which is another feature that's coming soon as well. So that will be interesting. I'm assuming this is when they're going to be looking at cross-blockchain functionality. So if I'm not misunderstanding this, because I'm thinking that what they're going to do here is they're going to combine all the different DEXs. So think of maybe Bifrost DEX with Karura DEX, with some other DEXs maybe. So I'm assuming this is what they're trying to do here, right? You've also got the language feature here, which is you can choose between English and Chinese, and then the code if you want to take a look at it. And then we've got these other features here up at the top. For example, your wallet up at the top here, and information on the referral as well if you've been referred. So yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward here. I hope I made this very clear for you how this works. It's pretty straightforward. It's interesting, and I really like this feature, like I was telling you at the beginning. This feature here where you can add liquidity with a single token, because I think this sets them apart from a lot of the DEXs out there. It just makes life easier for you because you don't need to buy a specific amount of tokens and go through multiple transactions when you can just do this in one shot. That's been it from today's video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Zenlink? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What would you like to see improved on it maybe? And yeah, let me know. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.